The idea is to be able to repeat the practice over and over again.
Mhm.
And as we know from deliberate practice, if you have a coach or a supervisor or an instructor to also give you feedback, that's helpful. Okay, this is theraview.com, and it's a platform for practicing therapy skill. The idea is you get to practice a skill multiple times, and then when you're satisfied with your response, you can submit it to the instructor or to a set of peers to get feedback. You can see various skills to practice: empathy, affective perception, alliance repair, attribution of progress, psychoeducation, and explanation. Skills that the student can practice, and the various practice cases vary on the difficulty. Here's the various practice cases in alliance repair. And you can see here there's 4 different cases. I'm going to watch the video as the participant or the student or the therapist, and then I'm going to record a response. So I'm going to start here, and here's the practice case. Oh, and by the way, Rod, on the right are various components just to remind us, well, what makes a good alliance repair response. The instructor would teach the skill and then have the students practice. And again, they can practice on their own because, you know, the first time you do this, it doesn't sound so good. So you do it over till it's better. And then you can submit it to the instructor for feedback. Or you can submit it to some of your peers. Marcy is an 18-year-old high school student who presents with severe depression. She has conflict both of her parents and expresses attachment difficulties. Here the therapist is inquiring about her close relationships with other students at her school.
You know, I don't really know if I'm really ready to kind of share that with you. I don't even really know you. We really just met, and I don't really think that's something I'm comfortable or ready to talk to you about.
Marcy, I really understand this. I mean, we did just meet, and I'm asking you some pretty personal questions. I really value that you're able to tell me about your uncomfortableness with this. This is going to be really important in therapy, that you do just what you did, and that is to be honest with me about your comfort in what we're doing. As we go on, it will be important to delve into some pretty personal material as part of therapy, but let's take it one step at a time. So there's my response to Marcy. If I were to do it again, Rod, I think I could do better. It was a little long-winded. I don't like to go quite that long. I made 2 or 3 points. I could be more succinct. But I did let her know that I appreciated the fact that she was honest with me. And that was the central thing I wanted to say to her. You know, when people come to therapy, they really are uncertain about what you do here. And we do ask personal questions. So Marcy's response is not out of the ordinary. But we don't like to be challenged, right? I don't want to answer your question. So then I get to rate myself, Rod. Was the response non-defensive? I think I did a pretty good job there. Does the response validates the client's concerns? Yes. Did it use one of the common rupture repair strategies? We haven't gone over those, but I'm going to say no, just for illustration. Does the response foster collaboration? I think so. But this is self-evaluation. It gets you to think about what you said in the response. Does the response consider the bond, goals, and tasks? Well, in my response, I really didn't talk about goals and tasks because we haven't got that far in therapy, but it did address the bond. Well, suppose, I did this. Okay, it's late at night. I'm tired of practicing. I'm going to submit this response to my instructor. Oh, it won't let me do it because I haven't checked that I have all the necessary components. Because we really want students to think about, do this again. The whole idea is that we got to get in the mindset